Lord Vader, rise. What's up, people? Welcome to another unboxing and review. Today we are taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader helmet. Got this one in here from Zavvi. This is the last birthday present that I got from 2019 when I turned 40. Thank you to my brother John. And big thanks to Zavvi to getting this one. It's because this one for me was a very sought after piece. It is a prop replica. Now, this is one that was out some time ago, sold out. Originally cost somewhere in the range of like $79, $80, I think, right around there is what they was going for on Amazon. But when it sold out, obviously, you know, collectors have been selling this for some considerable amount of markup. You know, $189, $200 is what I've been seeing it go for on eBay. But Zavvi had a late pre-order on this one, and we were able to get it in-house. So if you guys are looking for anything that you do not find or have been having a hard time finding, like for instance, one of the Black Series figures that I'm looking for right now is the Mandalorian Heavy Trooper. They actually have that available on pre-order at Zavvi. So definitely check out Zavvi's site to find collectibles that you may have been looking for and that are really hard to find right now. They may actually still have that on pre-order. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to get to that. If you're new to this channel, we do a lot of unboxings of cool collectibles like this one right here. So please subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. But let's get back to this. Let's take a look at the box real quick. Comes in a nice big box. You got the Darth Vader helmet right here. Got Darth Vader helmet on that side. You got what it looks like without the top on. And then you have more Darth Vader stuff right here. Lots of Darth Vader love. Lots of love for the Sith. Let's get it out of the box. I'm going to show you what this thing looks like. So boom, there it is, all out of the box. The Darth Vader 1-to-1 scale helmet. This is something that you can wear as, you know, go out and trick or treat with it. Cosplay with it if you want to. It's a really awesome piece. I have been wanting a Darth Vader helmet for as long as I can remember. When I was a kid, 5 years old, my mom dressed me up as Darth Vader, and we went to a mall to do a Halloween thing. And, you know, from then on, I've always been into getting dressed up for Halloween. And, you know, I always wanted to get an actual Darth Vader helmet, especially when you see a lot of these cosplayers, you know, wear the helmets and everything, and they look awesome. I mean, they do an excellent job with making the replicas. Now, this by no means is at that level of quality, but this thing is really badass for what it is. This helmet runs $79, right? This is what it cost when it came out initially. So it's very inexpensive in comparison to other prop replicas out there, like, you know, the EFX one, and then there's also one that was made by Novos, and especially ones that are made by cosplayers, because the cosplayers put a lot of work into it. So you're gonna spend quite a bit of money trying to get one of these custom made, or even through those other companies. Now, the EFX brand makes theirs, I think, out of an ABS plastic. I think most of the cosplayers do the same thing. The EFX one was made off of the mold from the original helmet that was used in A New Hope. And the Novos one was made out of like a fiberglass. So also very high quality. It has a lining on the inside, so it goes, you know, goes for a considerable amount of money. I think the Novos one is about $800 and change. The EFX one ranges from $300 and up. So a lot more money you're going to spend on that kind of prop. And then you have this, $79. So, you know, when I think I'm going to get something for $79, I'm thinking, you know, Halloween grade costume, you know, something like that, something I'll pick up at like a Party City. You know, that's what I would think, you know. But not this one. This one is actually really, really cool. So some of the cool things about this, first of all, is it comes in 3 parts. So the helmet here lifts up and it's held on by magnets. You can see that, look at this. It really holds on to it, right? So let's pop this guy off here and show you real quick. Oops, right? So you got, you know, your top half of your helmet, and then this lower half, I'm not gonna take it off, but this lower half here also is separated. And you can see it holds on really, really well. Yeah, it's very, very strong. Once you have it connected, you don't necessarily need to take it off. It's because you can actually use these clips here to put it all back together on the back. But let me see if I can pop it off. There you go. And they tell you it makes sound effects too. So I think that's badass also. So you have these 3 sections, right? And then you can take and put your your this on, you know, through different parts. So you have this. I think it has clips here. Let's see, pop it off. Okay. So you can take and, you know, wrap that around like that. All right, and then you can put on the rest of the pieces as you go to make, you know, to make the whole thing. So that's impressive, right? The other thing that's really neat is all of the little details that they put into this. So for, you know, something that's $75, $79, you don't expect to see all of these little greeblies, I think is what they're called, all on the inside here like that, you know, on the back like this. I mean, it's crazy the amount of detail they put on this. Magnets here to hold it all together. You got all of this detail, you know, going around on the inside of the helmet, things that you're not going to see when you're actually wearing it. And this is actually stuff, by the way, that you see on like the Anovos version, the $800 version is where you start seeing some of this kind of stuff. It's because the one that you get from EFX is completely smooth. It doesn't have that kind of thing. So there's that, right? Other things that are neat too is that it's got a very comfortable form, you know, for wearing it. You got these straps that come in the back. You have some cushioning up on the inside here, and then it pushes your head forward so that the, you know, oculus areas right here, they're butt up with your eye, and it allows you to be able to see, you know, so it's not so far away from you and it doesn't feel loose on you that it would feel funny, you know, wearing it. That's another thing that I really like about it. It comes with this back piece here, which allows you to display it. So the only thing that this one didn't have that, you know, yeah, listen to that. That is so cool. What this one didn't have that the other helmets come with is that the other helmets come with like a further developed section here on the neck that actually comes down and allows you to display the helmet, you know, resting, you know, the way that it would, let's say in the movie. That you don't get that with this one. This one, it kind of stops a little bit short up on the back. And so what you need to do in order to allow you for it to display it is, all right, once the helmet is on place like that, then you could take and you rest it right back here, like so. And see, it allows for you to display it, and then the back part of the helmet doesn't hit the floor. So I think that is, or the table. So I think that's really cool for display purposes. So I think that's really done well. Paint-wise on this, it's nice. They did a great job with the paint. It's got a nice glossy black. It does have, you know, it's susceptible to fingerprints. So I would recommend that when you're handling it, you probably should use some kind of gloves, although I'm not doing that right now. But you should probably do that. Other things too is that like on the Anovos and on the EFX one, you know, the little tips here are made of metal. Also, the other thing too is that the Vader helmet, when it was first painted, it was painted in multicolors. It wasn't just black. It had like some grays in there and everything. So it wasn't all one color. And it was also not symmetrical. It was asymmetrical. So there's those things that are different. But when you look at it, you really, you know, the average person that's going to come in and look at your collectibles is going to see a Darth Vader helmet and they're going to be like, man, it's a Darth Vader helmet. It looks awesome, right? They're not going to sit there and say, hey, the cheek is not in the right spot. So for the hardcore collector that wants it to be perfect, accurate, you know, maybe you should go head off and get the EFX or maybe get the Anovos one. But if you just want a awesome looking piece in your Star Wars collection that will stand out, this is the one right here, and it's a great price is the thing that I like about it. So let's put this thing on. I'll show you what I look like with this helmet, all right? You don't know the power of the dark side. This is so cool. You see? Fits real well. Kind of forms my head really well. So I like that. And then you have this sound effect here for the breathing. I am your father. This is dope. I love this thing. So yeah, fits really well. Like I said, I don't think this is something that I could wear for a long period of time, to be honest with you. I get a little bit claustrophobic inside of this helmet, but it does fit really well, and I dig it, man. It looks really cool. I'm really happy to have this thing in my collection. I know you can't see my reaction right now, but I am ecstatic to have this thing. This thing is awesome. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check out the link below to get the Zavvi. And as always, may the Force be with you. It's cool. All right. Somebody get me out of this thing.